Okay, carrying on where we left the last one, literally seconds after that video ended. Time to move on into the hotline, find the object of power. Hotline security log. Trench, Phil Everett. Trench, Phil Everett. Trench, Everett. Harold Bishop. And no one after Carol Bishop.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the Black Pyramid.
Yep. Well done, Paul. Yes, well done. Okay. Try this one again, shall we? Wow, okay. So you still get battles and stuff just cropping up. Nothing on here. Alright, let's try this again. Stand here.
Have we been here before? No.
Rule of three, Paul.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Ding.
Hello? Anyone here?
Mapped area. Three ball. Can't go outside.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
You know. There we go. This game, man, is tripping me out so much. Complete the astral plane challenge. Hotline related to contact extra dimensional entity. I don't think we can kill it or anything. It just chase after us. This is a trippy game, man.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The
Range
hotline.
collection.
I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. compromised. I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Wow, okay.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secret.
Know that one.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
I'm gonna listen to all of these.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Okay. That's the phone. We've listened to that already.
An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Emily.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
According to the testimony, the agents had been transported to you. Covered a room, keep performing a ritual. You open a door marked in the inverted black pyramid. Playing another motel cord found inside the room. Transported to this house. This brings the home owners. Go this way now. Back in the director's office. Executive staff, I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. As long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from the scrutiny in many aspects. Our budget demands are not exaggerated for attention. They were granted by the US Treasury without question. FBC is just another line, another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. The eyes will skip over us when they're to the oldest house allows us to certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Where's the body? Oh, elevator. Something here. Agent death notification. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, regret to inform you that your son Graham Potts killed on active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I'm honoured to tell you that he died in service to his country. He can be proud, courage in the face of danger, and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemy. He'll be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this mission will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that the sacrifice helped protect the country he loves so much. The effects will return to you with speed. Howard J. Murray. Just personal mod. That's 5%. Didn't get that weapon, did we? So where do I need to go to? Straight. There's a 4 needed. Look at the technological restrictions. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on the Bureau. By far the most restrictive ability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow for devices that receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are only transmissible signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. The power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account. It could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural oldest house too. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving too fast. pace further. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. That is why there's not much tech. There's old microphones and old TVs and whatnot. That's good. Radio. Not having a radio on. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control the building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my arse off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. You can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Undefined reading. A scan. Nothing new worthy in here. Bureau expenditures. Staffing surveillance, data center initiative construction, office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal, cost breakdown, see page 5, 5-year comparison charts. House member. Stuff that we can't quite use yet. Gun there.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
mission completed. Upgrading our new abilities from the nearest control point.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Singing.
Where's it coming?
A lot of these sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Astral construct. Shatter has the highest stopping power of a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range.
Here?
10% more health, 10% more energy, 10% melee damage, 25% launch damage. 5 of them. So I'm going to go energy here. Power utilitarian. Additional weapon form slots. Use to unlock. More health. Grenades and rockets back at the enemy. And more health. Use 1 health. Additional weapon form slots unlocked. And we'll go. I don't have enough meat.
But we don't have the proper facilities.
Maybe we can bring in an observation.
Forward countermeasures. Kill enemies with a service weapon in spin mode. Random common mod. Kill enemies. I can only do 3 at once. Kill hiss ranges in the executive sector using shatter.
From the containment sector. I'll put in a
Bit shatter.
request with Poe.
Shatter projectile choke. Total spread minus 7%. Ammo cost per shot minus 7%. Spread in. Health recovery element pickup plus 20. I'm gonna keep the health there, I think. Through to the maintenance sector. Okay, we're gonna leave this one here, I think. It's a great time to end at control point. And yeah, I'm gonna finish this recording session as well. Feeling a little bit parched. But we'll be back certainly with some more control. Enjoying it so far. It's a completely different game to what I'm used to. Yeah, so far so good. I'll see you guys in a minute.